Hello, living in Boulder Vlog, October 10th, 2019, Thursday, 3:49 p.m. Kind of running out of reefer. I got this much reefer the other day over at the recreational place, and I only have that much left. Like, you can barely even see it. Holy shit! It's like barely any. After this video, I think I'm gonna go and buy some more reefer. I have like more than $100 of cash in my wallet. So last night I was working and that's funny. Yeah. So last night I'm working and it's like 5:30 in the morning, and my mom calls me, and I'm like, oh no, is something wrong? Like, why is Mama calling at 5:30 in the morning? So I answer and she's like, are you still up? Yeah. I need you to help me tomorrow. Gotta sleep now. So I was like, oh, all right, whatever. I guess I'll go to sleep. So I got high and I slept. And then she gets up. Oh, no, but I'm like, yeah, but what time do you want me to come over? And she ended up saying like 11. And then I called her. No, 1. And I called her at 1. I'm like, hey, you want me to come over? And she's like, come over at 2. Then she called me back and said to come over at 1. So I went over there and I rode my bike over because I didn't want to drive my car because it's got all these skis in it. And my roommate won't let me drive his Beamer because he wants to get an oil change first, but he doesn't have the money to do the oil change. So I went over there, and there's this dude who wanted to buy the pickup for my brother. And so I went on a ride with him, and he liked it, but he was going to go check out another car. And then I went and helped her out with some stuff like making a bed and dishes, organizing, and cleaning, vacuuming, and cleaning the spots off the rug and all this stuff. So then I came back and I was working a little bit, but not that much. So last night what I'm doing is, I'm still working on my religious statistics page. It's taking way too long. It's taking forever because one of the reasons I keep getting myself into trouble, I keep redesigning it on accident. I'm smoking, a ton of reefer all day long, always high. So my short-term memory isn't always the greatest. And this kind of has happened before. I've done this before, but I've never done it as badly as on this page. Is where I'm looking and I'm fixing it, and I'm already done organizing it. All I have to do is make the links, but now all of a sudden I think that I have to redesign it, and that's bad when you think that you have to redesign something because you forget that you already decided that was it, and you've already thought of all the different ways to do it. But you think that you haven't thought of all those things. So I have my list of my religious statistics, and I have them in descending order between the highest percentage to the lowest, so that you can see in the very top in the menu section what is the most, just kind of like as a memory jog, what is the highest percentage of all the different questions. Well, I go in there and I see that they're not consolidated. Like, it was from a certain poll, and they've got like 3 varying questions about reincarnation and 3 about abortion or whatever. So I think I'm all smart, and I'm like, oh, look, marriage and abortion or whatever, they're not consolidated. I love consolidating. I'm a consolidator. Must not have noticed that. So I completely reorganize it and I consolidate them all together. And then I realize, oh shit, now it's not organized from descending. And I already decided I was going to organize it in descending. So now I have to rebuild it back. I have to change all the links. I have to change all the colors. I have to change the both. And this has been happening over and over. Another thing that I did over and over again is a lot of the times I'm like listening to music, or I'm high, or I'm listening to an audio text, and I'm not giving it 100% concentration. And so instead of like putting the tags on a lot of these, instead of putting the anchors for the links and the anchor, because the windows are right next to each other. Instead of putting it in the anchor window, I put it in the freaking link mirror window all the time. And if I get one in the link mirror, then they all go in the link mirror window after that. So then I have to go and fix all of them. So I've been doing both of those things up the ass. And so right now I have to, I'm only still in the beginning part, I think, of America. And I'm just looking at it, making sure all the links are the same, making sure that fixing the ones that I screwed up, making sure that it's in the same order, and the links are working. And for most of them, the links don't work because I built it wrong, because I didn't build them at the same time. I built them one at a time because I thought that I would remember and just do it the same, and I didn't. So that was stupid. But so yeah, when if I have to rebuild a whole thing, I just bifurcate it. I built. You can work on 2 pages at the same time on Dreamweaver, one on the bottom. That's how I should have done in the beginning, but whatever. If I work all day long today, I should finish this and then whew. Yeah, and then I can leave it alone and come back later where my brain is fresh, and then I can explain it and use it. But after this, there are a lot of things that I'm super desperate. I would love to work on right after this. I can't think of any though. I'm really on I'm on a surface level mode though, which is good. I'd love to work on my videos, YouTube videos page on my website, which I never got around to looking at. I don't think I've worked on that since I got the Macintosh, so I could totally kick ass on it. It wouldn't be like spinning around forever. I have to remove a bunch of videos that got deleted and then put a bunch of videos on that ones that I want to do, and then that'll totally motivate me to do videos. The only reason I'm not doing videos on YouTube, well, I'm high as fuck, so I don't give a shit, and I can't do the greatest videos anyway if I'm high. But the main reason that I'm not doing them is because I don't have subjects to talk about because I'm not organized on my website. As soon as I start getting organized and I know what to talk about, then I start. Because the way that you're doing videos works, like the way that the reason people who are consistent on YouTube are always doing videos and are super creative, like they do a video about a tutorial about this and the next day. The reason that they're able to be so prolific is because doing a video gives you the idea to do another video. So you get in a roll. It's like when you go to the gym all the time. When you're first working out, it kind of sucks. But after you've done it for a while and you're strong, you like addicted to it because you want to see how good you can get and stuff. So it's kind of like that. So it's just a method. It's just a series of steps you have to go through, and you don't have to motivate yourself. You just do it. So and I already have like this whole thing, but for me, I have to if I'm going to do videos, I have to be able to set the time aside. So my website has to be a little bit more under control. It can't be as much of a yard sale it is now. So I'll do a few more pages. I was thinking about doing Bike Racer Levels or something for like a week. I like this whole week thing. Take a week off and do this, week off, do that. But I haven't decided. I'll look around and see. There could be some other things. I have to fix Montesquieu and the links on that one, and even add the final chapter somehow didn't get added, and the one about Rome, and a couple of other books and stuff. But I don't know what I'll do. That kind of stuff's kind of boring. I like some more interesting stuff. But finally, I'm at a point where in a week I could get a lot done. This freaking religious statistics thing's taking like a week, but I'm getting it done. So Anyways, I'm listening to music right now. I want to figure out that whole Kurzweiler wave. Is that what it's called? Thing about history, see what they're talking about. Oh yeah, and plug that into my timeline. That would be a great thing to do. They have this like 60-year wave of growth of society that goes down to 930 Song China, then extends to now. That'd be cool to put on the site. Anyway, all right. So I'll talk to you tomorrow.